So when we're talking about the nervous system during body work and life, the body should be, as we talked about in the last presentation, it should be in a continuous flow between sympathetic and parasympathetic states of the autonomic nervous system. So these glowing neural pathways, they highlight constant communication between these two states. Ideally, the body smoothly transitions shifting between the sympathetic mode, which is needed for action and focus, and returning to the parasympathetic mode, which is recovery and balance. So in massage, we're always, and body work, we feel like we're always trying to come into that parasympathetic mode for recovery and balance. But at the same time, as we talked before, that sympathetic mode is going to be, it's going to be activated. So we have to allow the animal to have some action and some focus, and that's where they may need to move around. We need to check in with them and see what's going on for them. And so another piece that I want to talk about is the electromagnetic field, or EMFs, which is an energetic field. It's generated by the electrical activity in the body. It's particularly strong coming from the brain, the heart, and the nervous system. Also through the fascia, and I'll talk a little more about that here in a minute. But horses, humans, dogs, cats, whomever, emit their own unique and interconnected fields, but they're very strong, and we interconnect with them. And the more grounded we are, and the more we're aware of our deep breathing, and again, those deep breaths that we can feel, letting that diaphragm stretch and making sure we're not just shallow breathing and coming into ourselves, we'll start to feel this electromagnetic field and this resonance. The electromagnetic field, as it surrounds all living beings, it's ever-changing, and it responds to environmental shifts, emotional states, and physical well-being. This field can be positively or negatively influenced through body work and intentional energetic presence. And when I say negatively, again, it's when we're overstimulating and things are changing too fast. And we're going to talk about free electrons and what can happen there. So by recognizing and caring for this dynamic energy field, we can promote greater well-being, deepen our connections with animals and humans, and foster a profound sense of balance and harmony. I also want to talk here about the quantum principles, these free electrons that are moving around, and how we can work them into animal body work. We've probably heard a lot about quantum physics. It's been big out there now. The idea of quantum biology is becoming really more talked about, and it just excites me. So this intersection between quantum biology and animal body work reveals fascinating insights into how energy, electrons, and cellular function can influence healing and well-being in animals, and especially horses and dogs. So incorporating and understanding these free electrons and bioenergetics, quantum principles, can deepen the impact of our work and enhance the outcomes for animals we support. So when we're doing body work and we start to feel that sense of warmth, that tingling, pulsing, we do a lot of work in our school about trying to find that heat, that feeling between your hands and what's going on. It's a sign of electron movement, and it's some improved energy flow. And again, even though that might be all we're doing is just holding, if we start to feel that energy really starting to flow, and we're getting that heat and we're getting that electron movement, we might know that we could push that animal really quickly to that threshold. And also, anybody who says in body work, it just becomes natural, is as you're going over the animal, you want to flow out and kind of shake that off. And those are all those free electrons. And so free electrons, they're crucial for maintaining cellular balance and reducing oxidative stress. They're key components in an animal's overall well-being. When tissues are inflamed, they're stressed, they're injured, we have all these spasms, the body's natural electron flow, it can be disrupted. The fascia is stuck, things like that. The electrons can't freely flow, they just get trapped.